I would give you another Valentine's Day look, and this time we're doing all drugstore product. To be honest, I can't remember if I used all drugstore in the other video, but today I for sure am, and these are going to be some really quality items for low cost and just give you another option to prepare for Valentine's Day. So I have already lotion and sunscreen, but the first thing I want to do is go in with primer, and I'm going to be using the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. Now, this stuff does a really good job of giving you some illumination underneath of your foundation. However, it does stick to dry skin. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of it, and I'm going to spray some of my setting spray and just dilute it a little bit to kind of create more of this situation, and then go ahead and apply that as my primer. See what I mean? It just kind of gives it a little, well, dilute really is the best word for it, I guess. This is in the shade Sunbeam. Like, I don't know if you can see, even that kind of caught that dry patch right above my cheek. And if we hadn't diluted it, that would be a lot more prevalent all over my face. I think I'm going to have to do just a smidge more. Spray that just a little bit. I feel like I need a little bit more on this side. There we go. So now, yeah, you can really see it. Wonderful. So let's go ahead. I'm now going to just let that kind of chill for a second. Let's go into eyebrows. This is a really good eyebrow pencil that is not talked about very often. This is the Flower Beauty, the Skinny Brow, Micro Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade Taupe. And I think a lot of people dismissed it as gimmicky because this is the end of the product instead of a traditional spoolie. But I have to tell you, I kind of like it. And I really like this shade. Actually, this isn't Taupe. I think this is yeah, it is. This is Taupe. You have to really make sure you blend in the Born to Glow. So kind of like take a second, look all over, make sure that everything is blended in. Yeah. Okay, so this, honestly, I think it does a really good job. And honestly, I feel like gives my brows a softer look than the spoolie almost. Like, it kind of diffuses, I don't know if that's the right word, like diffuses the color, kind of buffs it out, and it makes my brows look, like I said, just kind of more, what's the right way to say it, like less harsh, I guess. I really like that. Like I said, I feel like this is kind of an underrated product that not a lot of people talk about. I'm trying to think, does Walmart still carry Flower Beauty or not? Because I honestly, I cannot say if I remember seeing them last time I was in Walmart. Brow Gel, e.l.f. Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. You know, that I really can't remember if I seen Flower Beauty, but they are sold at CVS. Alright, eyeshadow primer. You know it's going to be Milani. It's a tried and true. Can't go wrong with it. Does the job right every single time. Okay, if you're looking for a Valentine's Day palette, you might want to check this one out from e.l.f. This is the Bite Size Eyeshadow in Berry Bad. They have a lot of other options as far as shade range is concerned, but I thought this one we could make work for Valentine's Day. So I am going to take this very first shade and just pop that all over the lid. So now what I want to do is take a little bit of a smaller fluffy brush. This is the eye blender brush from Essence, and I am going to tap into some of that darkest shade and really keep that focused in the outer V of my eye, making sure that I fluff it in towards the center of my eye. And I'm just going to go in very slowly, a little bit at a time, and build it until I get the results that I want. Okay, I think I'm happy with the outer corners. So now, NYX glitter glue. You want this to last throughout the day, throughout the evening. This really does help the longevity of glitters and shimmers. So I'm just going to put that on the inner 2/3. I think I want to go with the more red, true red, because it's kind of more like a berry. I think I want the red. We're just going to pop that on with my finger. And do my little Meryl Streep eye. Then I'm going to go back in with the brush that I used for that outer corner. Tap it in just ever so slightly. And blend very softly right above that glitter to blend it out. And then pull it back across where we have the glitter stop so that there is no line and that everything blends smoothly. Okay, so there is the eyeshadow so far. Then mascara. Essence Curl and Volume Mascara from Essence. It's part of their Princess Lash line. Excellent mascara. Again, it can be found at CVS or Ulta. So here's what the wand looks like. It's got kind of that hourglass shape. I was watching a girl on TikTok. She was kind of explaining another mascara that had this wand. The thought process is that the longer top and bottom will reach your shorter lashes, and then the center that is a little bit shorter reaches your longer lashes, because apparently your longest lashes are in the center of your eye. So the thought process behind this is that you're able to hit all of the lashes on your eye. But she said that that kind of depends on, you know, everybody's eye shape. Not everybody's eye, like the shape and the length is the same, like how big your eye is. But that's the thought process behind this hourglass applicator. I would say this is probably my favorite mascara in the Lash Princess line. Really good one. Okay, so moving into face. For foundation, we're going to go old school, the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation, and this is the dewy option. This is in the shade Shell Ivory. And I have learned with this that less is more. So I am just going to start with the bulk of it in the center of my face. I'm going to blend that out and then see if I need to add any additional product, which I'm sure I will, and that's fine. But really starting this way gives me the best overall application. Okay, yes, I do need a little bit more. So I am just going to take what I think I need and finish blending that out. Okay, and there is the foundation. I feel like it looks really, really nice with that primer, the Born to Glow from NYX coming through. And now we need a little bit of concealer. Going kind of old school again, this is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I have mine in Cool Ivory. Really want to get in that inner circle where, or inner corner, where I have quite a bit of purple. I'm actually going to start with this brush so I can get a more accurate application in that inner corner before going in with a sponge to kind of finish things out. Now I'll go in and finish with the sponge, make sure everything is very well blended. And then just for good measure, I'm going to finish tapping out with my finger in that very upper corner. Wow, I haven't used that in a while. And boy, that really covered my purple and brightened my under eyes. Man, you might be coming out of retirement, old friend. Okay, for powder, another product you can get from CVS. And this is from LA Girl. This is the Instant Finish Blurring Loose Powder Matte Finish Oil Controlling in the shade Light. We're going to go in with this very lightly because I don't want to completely matte out my face, but I know that this will increase the longevity of the makeup. And I do like that it comes with a little sponge. I'm going to have to get some of this excess product off though. Holy. Alright, so taking it very lightly with just a little tap of what's in the cap, I'm going to just lightly really kind of focus on the center of my face. Definitely want to get it around the corners of my nose, which is typically where my makeup wants to start breaking apart. And I'm going to take it out just a little bit onto my cheeks. And then I'm going to fold it, tap it in just a little bit, and then lightly tap it on the under eyes. It's a little messy. It's a little messy if I'm being honest. Okay, blush and highlighter. We're going with the e.l.f. Bite Size Duo, and this is in, what is this in? Watermelon. Oh, my right eye's watering. Stop it. So first I'm going to go in with some of the blush and work that in. This is a really nice formula, double product for the price especially. I have a couple shades of this and I really do enjoy it. I even think they have some that now have a blush and a bronzer in it if you can find a bronzer that works for you. And then highlighter, going in with that same one on this side. And then I'm going to take a little bit on my finger and use that for my inner corner highlight as well. Okay, wonderful. Now, let's move in to bronzer. For bronzer, I have this palette that is from Profusion, their bronzer palette. And we have 3 mattes on the bottom and then 3 kind of shimmery ones on the top. So I am going to go in with this middle one, and it is called Cabo. These 2 bottom shades are a little orange, so I think that that would work for someone with more of like an olivey warm skin tone. For me, I kind of got to stick over on this side. I cannot handle my little hairs in the front here that like curl up. Every time I see that, I think of the grandpa from the Munsters. I don't know why. What I really like about this palette is that you're getting 6 options for under $5. I think this is like 4 and change. So really nice product. Also check out the highlight and contour palettes. Those are good as well. And the tones are a little bit cooler. Okay, I think we've made it to lips. So we're going to do a little bit of a combo. The first thing I want to use is the Bitten Lip Stain from Flower Beauty. And this is in the shade Tempt. It looks really, it looks intimidating, but give it a second. Maybe we should have gone more with that berry color. I'm going to give that a second to dry. Let's finish up the under eyes. I'm going to go back in with that same shade and use it on the lower lash line. I feel like it's Valentine's Day. We can have a little bit of fun. And then I'm going to take a little bit of, where'd my mascara go? A little bit of mascara on the bottom lash line. Back to the lips, I want to put a little bit of topper. This is LA Colors. They have it now at Walmart. You can also find it at the Dollar General. This is the holographic iridescent lip gloss. And this is in Heavenly. And I want to put a little bit of this on top of that lip stain. And there we go. That is the full face, all drugstore products getting you ready for Valentine's Day. I also have this video, which is taking your look from day to night, how you can wear it for, you know, work and all that, and then spice it up for your date night. So be sure to check out that one as well. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you will like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.